The NFPA guidelines to classification of committee members define various categories of individuals who can serve on technical committees. The key definition under consideration is that of user. The definition states any person who uses the product, process, or service covered by the technical standards in the normal course of work, or who has direct and material interest in the production, design, installation, administration, use, maintenance, repair, or testing of a product, process, or service covered by the technical standards. The broad interpretation of user is evident in several points. Firstly, it covers a wide range of activities, including production, design, installation, administration, use, maintenance, repair, and testing. Secondly, it does not specify the level of involvement or expertise required to be considered a user. Thirdly, it does not exclude individuals who may also fall under other classifications, such as manufacturer or special expert. The broad interpretation of user raises concerns about potential overlap with other classifications. For example, a user who is directly involved in the production of the product could also be considered a manufacturer. A user who installs the product could also be considered an installer. A user with specialized knowledge or expertise could also be considered a special expert. The only classification that appears to be potentially excluded from the definition of user is consumer. However, even this exclusion is not absolute, as Note 3 states members who could be classified in one of several categories may be listed in the most appropriate category. This suggests that in some cases a consumer could be classified as a user if it is deemed more appropriate based on the specific context. The broad interpretation of user raises several questions for discussion. Firstly, is it appropriate to have such a broad definition of user? Secondly, does the definition create potential conflicts of interest with other classifications? Thirdly, how can we ensure that committees maintain a balance of perspectives from different stakeholders? Fourthly, what are the implications for the impartiality and credibility of committees?